What's up, guys? Not So Fat Father here with a quick little video. I'm actually at work on lunch, but I wanted to hop on the camera and make a quick video for you guys because I've been thinking about visions and goals today. And the reason why I've been thinking about vision and goals is this morning something happened. I do set small goals for myself. My next goal is actually 230 pounds, and I stepped on the scale this morning and I was at 231, and it really empowered me to get that one more pound going and hit that goal so I can set a new goal for myself. Now, I do think it's important, though, that you guys understand why I actually separate visions and goals into two separate categories and why I actually use both of those. A vision is a infinite type of structure. Okay, there is no endpoint to a vision, where a goal has a finite beginning and a finite end. And I think visions are very, very important for us long term. And the reason why is it has no infinite end. So you can always be looking at yourself and your vision and seeing how you can do better today than you did yesterday. So like my personal vision is to continue living a happy and healthy life with my kids, try to inspire them on a daily basis when it comes to health and happiness as well, and continue to grow the happiness of our family. So it's an infinite vision. There's no ending to that vision whatsoever. Now, I think goals are important as well, and I do use what I refer to as micro goals, small goals, along the path. And the reason why I do that is it motivates me to keep going. All right. I know that some people here on YouTube say that they don't set goals, and that's perfectly fine. If it works for them, great. But for me, I like having these micro goals set. Now, I do recommend doing a micro goal type of scenario because, especially if you have a lot of, a lot of weight to lose, it can be very daunting if you do set a goal. So, I have over 100 pounds to lose. That is a huge goal, right? So let's break that down. And this goes with anything in your life, not just weight loss, right? If you have a large goal, you need to break that down into smaller goals and achieve those as you're going through. It keeps you motivated, it keeps you moving, and there's actually biology rooted in why it keeps you going. Our bodies actually produce chemicals, and one of the chemicals that our body does produce is called dopamine. Dopamine is a feel-good chemical. How does our body release dopamine? Well, one of the reasons why our bodies release dopamine is when we achieve a goal. When we attain a goal, our body gives us a hit of dopamine. So if I have a large goal in mind, right, I have a large project, or in this case, a large amount of weight to lose, if I have this goal set and I see the progress, and it might be slow and steady, but I'm not hitting any goals, my body's not releasing that extra dopamine to get me going and keep me feeling good. Where if I have those micro goals set up along the way, and I hit a 10-pound goal, boom, dopamine, feeling great. Set that goal down another 10 pounds, boom, dopamine, feeling great, moving on, keeping myself motivated through the chemical balance of my body, basically. And dopamine is a very primal chemical that we do create, and it actually, it was a survival technique. Think of it this way. Back in the day when we were evolving and there was, we had a need to hunt for food and keep moving forward with hunting and gathering and life itself, basically, our bodies developed this system to keep motivating us. All right. Great example is I'm walking along the primal world, basically, and I see an apple tree off in the distance, right? And it's a little tiny thing, but I know it's an apple tree. My brain releases dopamine and says, go get it, right? As I'm walking closer, the tree's getting bigger and bigger because I'm getting closer. My body gives me another hit of dopamine, keeps me moving towards that food source for survival purposes. So it's a very primal chemical. It's a very primal system inside of us, and we can leverage it and use it to our advantage in the modern world still. We're not out there, worried about survival. Most of us aren't worried about survival when it comes to finding food and stuff like that. that. We have that in abundance, but we can apply the same principles. We can use those mechanisms within our bodies to keep us moving forward on any project, whether it is a self project, whether it is a work project, whether it is a very large task or small task. You just need to know how to utilize those principles, right? So micro goals, in my opinion, are very, very worthwhile. It gives you something to work towards that is not so far away that it feels unattainable and that it feels like you're not making any progress. This gives you those small little hits of dopamine as you're going through your lifelong journey, as you're continuing to work on yourself and grow your vision and grow, where you want to be overall. These little micro goals are definitely going to help. Once I get down probably to a weight that I am comfortable with and a look and a feel that I am comfortable with, I'm going to have to find other goals, right? So those goals might turn into more like weightlifting goals, right? So I might have a scenario where now it's like, well, I want to be able to lift so much. Well, let's have some micro goals there and be able to do that. So we can change those micro goals, continuing on with our ultimate vision, because remember, that's infinite. We can readjust goals throughout our journey, whether they're strictly weight loss. Once we hit a certain ideal area where we're happy maybe with our weight, our body, whatever, we can refocus some new micro goals that support our ultimate infinite vision of where we are and where we want to go. So hopefully you guys like this video. I was really inspired this morning to make this video and talk to you guys about this topic. So get out there, look at your vision, create your why, but also don't forget to look at those little micro goals along the path as well, to give you that feel-good chemical release in your own bodies. With that, guys, get out there, be happy, be healthy, and I'll see you online next time.